Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Today, we'll go over the latest news from Brian Armstrong about Coinbase as a case against the SEC, as well as an expert's prediction for XRP's future. Now, we may begin. Crypto industry celebrates SEC's reluctance to establish clear regulations, according to Coinbase CEO. Let me explain. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong has responded to the SEC's rejection to create more open regulations for cryptocurrency. Just so you know, yesterday, the SEC refused Coinbase's request for rulemaking, citing an abundance of existing market restrictions as the reason. According to SEC Chair Gary Gensler, the crypto securities market was already subject to pre-existing securities rules. Gensler argued that crypto assets are subject to the same securities rules as traditional assets, by referencing two decisions from the Supreme Court. A minor victory for cryptocurrency. In response, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong hailed the SEC's decision not to create clearer regulations for cryptocurrency as a positive development for the sector. Despite the SEC's refusal to offer more transparent regulations for crypto, Armstrong claims that Coinbase was able to get it to react to its request for crypto-specific regulations. According to Armstrong, the top trading firm in the US will be taking legal action to contest the response. Nice little thing that happened when we challenged the SEC's unwillingness to establish clear industry standards in court. It was successful. The court ordered them to answer. We can take a step closer to clear regulations now that they've officially said no, because we can dispute their decision in court. Why isn't the SEC interested in answering the crypto industry's many unanswered regulatory questions? Crypto regulation is the subject of a lawsuit filed by Coinbase against the SEC. Coinbase, meantime, took legal action by suing the securities regulator in the Third Circuit, contesting the Commission's decision to reject its plea for rulemaking. Paul Grewal, chief legal officer of Coinbase, tweeted yesterday about the situation, saying that 1/3 of the promises made have been fulfilled. The Third Circuit has received our petition challenging the SEC's crypto rulemaking decision, which we believe to be arbitrary and capricious. Once again, we are grateful for the court's attention. The most recent lawsuit filed by Coinbase against the SEC is the latest in a long line of disputes between the two organizations. Coinbase was in June hit with charges of running an unlicensed securities exchange by the SEC. It goes on to say that Coinbase makes it easy to trade ADA and other crypto assets that are considered securities. Anticipatedly, Sol and Matic Coinbase refuted the claims made by the SEC. The exchange's last move to dismiss the case was submitted in October. The company said that the cryptocurrency assets listed on its platform are not securities and that the regulator lacks the power to oversee the developing market. Legal experts are thinking that next year could see the announcement of the court's verdict, which has not been issued yet. Can you? According to Brian Armstrong, the industry's strategy is the SEC's reluctance to establish clear regulations for crypto. I will attend a sophisticated one. Fascinatingly, Armstrong paints the SEC's reaction as a pleasant minor victory. Instead of a simple triumph, this is more of a positioning move. The discourse has progressed because Coinbase forced the SEC to formally reply, even if it was negative. For far too long, the sector has operated in a regulatory limbo. Despite falling short of expectations, this development recognizes the importance of conversation and may pave the way for future regulations with more specific language. Bold and indicative of the industry's rising assertiveness, Coinbase has initiated a lawsuit against the SEC. It's like a smaller, more agile player trying to change the laws of the game by confronting a bigger, more established player. An ongoing controversy in the cryptocurrency community centers on Coinbase's claim that the assets posted on its platform do not constitute securities and the accusation that the SEC is behaving arbitrarily by refusing to establish clear regulations. Coinbase is not the only party involved in this legal dispute. The broader fight over how to classify and govern digital assets is reflected in this. The conservative approach used by SEC Chair Gary Gensler, who has relied on current securities rules and Supreme Court decisions to regulate crypto assets, could be seen as leaning towards overregulation. Although this viewpoint seeks to safeguard investors, it hinders innovation in the dynamic cryptocurrency industry. As is so often the case, the rules that were once in place may not adequately account for the subtleties of the modern game. An important precedent for the legal treatment of crypto assets in the US could be created if a favorable verdict is extended to Coinbase. It may cause the crypto industry as a whole to see things more clearly and with more conviction, like a dam breaking. In contrast, a ruling in favor of the SEC may further cloud the situation, making it harder for the industry to expand in the US and even luring top talent and innovation to countries that are more welcoming to cryptocurrency. The next step is to hear what the experts have to say about where XRP is headed. The leading crypto specialist on Ripple discusses the impending doom for XRP, NFTs hooks, the EVM sidechain, and digital identity initiatives. Some people have been talking about cryptocurrencies recently. Famous crypto author panels. He has made a compelling case for his bullish prediction of Ripple's native coin, XRP. Mecca has provided an alternative viewpoint on the X platform in response to a crypto trader who spoke negative opinions on XRP and provided grounds for shorting the cryptocurrency. The XRP ledger is an open-source, decentralized blockchain that has been around for a decade and is widely acknowledged as the first decentralized finance chain. In a recent statement, Pentos Macros highlight the features of XRP, calling it a deflationary, efficient, and decentralized currency. It was the first to do things like tokenize assets and blockchain tokens, create the first decentralized exchange, and avoid smart contract concerns. It also came up with stable currency. In addition to maintaining its position, XRP has also shown real-world adoption, as pointed out by Macro. For international money transfers and currency settlement, XRP is already used by many organizations and businesses. Within the larger ecosystem, Ripple is merely one of numerous projects. There is a competitive marketplace with several potential winners in the various use cases and areas that XRP is targeting. This includes security, clearance, innovation, and more. A favorable regulatory conclusion for XRP in the US has been highlighted by Macros. The cryptocurrency has been formally designated not a securities, which has provided long-term certainty and allowed for unlimited usage and trade. New use cases, developers, and initiatives are anticipated to thrive on the XRPL thanks to this supportive regulatory attitude, which is free from legal constraints. As a result, XRP and the XRPL network are expected to experience an increase in demand. Even with all the new stuff happening, macros still say XRP's market cap isn't even close to what it could be when all the current and future possibilities are considered. He highlighted how XRPL has transformed from a blockchain that mainly processed payments to a blockchain with an ecosystem that goes beyond payments. Notable features and advancements such as NFTs hooks, EVM sidechain, and DIDs are helping to convert XRPL into a vibrant center of innovation. There are hundreds of projects in various stages of development on the XRPL, according to Mecca. The diverse range of use cases and concepts encompassed by these projects is what drives the surge in network activity and, by extension, the demand for XRP. The debut of forthcoming advancements is anticipated to entice even more developers and builders, further enhancing the XRPL environment, and anticipation is rising for their launch. That concludes today's news and the concise market review. As mentioned yesterday, Bitcoin is currently heading downwards, suggesting that a deep correction is imminent. Although dominance stayed at 53% from yesterday, it has already broken through the support level. Because there isn't enough power to climb, your only choices are to stay still or keep going downhill. From what I can tell, the chart is completely negative. Up to this point. These kinds of zigzags typically continue down. As far as Bitcoin HODL is concerned, everything is the same. XRP is no different. There is no strength to go higher from where we are trading, which is a limited range. Thus, we will trail Bitcoin downward. Short-term objectives can reach 0.57 with little movement in the market. There is little to report. On the other hand, there is nothing noteworthy. A normal Sunday, to put it briefly. Postponing decision-making until Monday is the preferable option. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.